Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya and we are back with our weekly reading. So we are looking into the energies of the upcoming week, what you can expect for yourself in terms of your career, your love life and so much more. Having said that, you have three piles in front of you. Of course, you can pick out according to the feathers or images or one of these plates as you guys have really been enjoying. I'm so glad about that. And take your time, select your pile, and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've picked pile 1, this is what you can expect for yourself in the upcoming week. Alright, now first of all, I have a feeling like in this week you are going to be super busy, okay? You're going to have a lot of responsibilities on you, so you're going to be doing this, you're going to be doing that, doing multiple things. And if you want to relax and you really want this week to be simple right from the beginning, please make sure you're scheduling whatever it is that you want to do in the best way possible. Otherwise, things are just going to come together and you are going to be super busy. But one thing that is going to be very important for you is there are certain things that are holding you back this week. These are in the form of fears, okay? So being a little anxious, being a little fearful about your future is something that I see happening for you. So please make sure you're working through any fears that you're carrying in your heart and letting them go. That's really important for you. At the same time, when it comes to relationships, I feel like things are going to be super harmonious for you. You may be actually spending a lot of time with your loved ones, with your family, connecting very deeply and just having a good time in the process, yeah? And especially there is a possibility for a couple of you to sort of go out on a date. Okay, now this could be a romantic date that turns into something really different, like turns into something deep is also possible. So that may also happen for you this week, because it's a very promising week is what I'm seeing here. And in this week, you are going to be thinking a great deal about your wishes, what you want to do in your life, the things you hope for, the things that you're praying about, those things. So it is possible that since it is almost the end of January, you may be almost sitting with your vision board and looking at, these things happen, these things could happen, or maybe I want to change a couple of things. But definitely you are praying, so spiritually you are going to be very, very connected to divinity. And you are also going to make certain new wishes for yourself regarding your future is what I'm seeing here for you. Now, your loving relationships, especially in terms of romance, can be on the mind for you. So what I'm really seeing is, if there is some kind of a problem when it comes to your love life, or things are holding you back, or there are certain things, emotional patterns or communication problems, they will be resolved for you, because any kind of previous issues are going to be smoothing out this week is what I'm seeing here. See, for your relationship, what is happening for you is a lot of that is happening for you is in your own mind. Maybe you're fearful about certain things and you're projecting that on your partner or your future. Okay, so your projections need to be slightly understood and worked with this week, and leave them in the past is a message for you. Now, also emotionally, I feel like this is going to be a week of balance. Okay, things are like being harmonized once again, where harmony was not present before. So especially if you've had some kind of fight with somebody in the past week, or had some kind of disagreement, things look better for you. And especially when it comes to your workplace, okay, there is going to be a certain kind of respect that comes to you, and especially with your colleagues, things could really, really go smoothly this week. Yeah, that's what's coming through. But importantly, this week is going to be a week where you may have to make a lot of decisions for yourself, okay? And these decisions may require a little bit of deliberation on your part, but a little bit of clear thinking, a little bit of rational thinking is what you may need to decide what is right for you. But clearly, a lot of things require your attention, and certain important decisions are to be made. Yes, of course, lot of choices coming up. There is a possibility that your attention is being called into too many directions, or there are a lot of things that you could actually be doing. So especially if you are somebody who's graduating recently, maybe you are considering a lot of opportunities and lot of doors are opening, and then you're like, oh, everything just looks good, what should I do? So a little bit of confusion is what is indicated for you. So you have to decide based on what you truly want and not what looks good on the surface. Okay, follow your passion, follow something you really want to do, because remember, it is about your own wishes against what is good, what is nice, what is lovely. That's what's coming through for you. But one thing that is being highlighted here is everything that you're supposed to do this week, you are supposed to be doing it alone. You may not really get the assistance of anybody to do what you want to do or to help you in a way forward. See, there are relationship harmony coming forth, but when it comes to important things, important decisions, you're on your own. That's it. That's what I see for you. And one thing that is suggested for you when it comes to your self-care is, as much as you can, please spend time on your own. Connect with yourself, connect with your energies, and especially with water around. If you spend time around water bodies, especially since you have excess amount of blue in your reading this week, so maybe spending time around water, or just having your emotional things in control. That's something that's highlighted. Okay, there has to be an emotional balance that needs to come to you, but it will come if you allow it to happen. Now, I'm going to give you one of your love messages, and for you, it is about having faith. Trust your faith in this situation. So when it comes to your relationship, don't question it too much. Just have faith. Faith can move mountains, and especially if you want to make any changes in a relationship, firstly, you need to have faith that things will change. Unless you have faith, things will just remain the way they are. So any kind of harmony that is supposed to be bought, it has to be bought keeping in mind that this is going to work out. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Now, when it comes to your Sai Baba messages, the message for you is be persistent and knock on Baba's doors. So if there is something that you want for your life, if there's something that you really want for yourself, you need to be persistent when it comes to your spiritual path. You need to believe it first. Once again, it is all about your faith this week. And of course, I'm going to shuffle a couple of cards on camera to see what extra messages are coming forth. And also we have our tea leaves because you guys enjoy it a lot. Move. Okay, so basically you are being told that if you are not happy with something, or if something is causing you a little bit of stress, why not move? Move away from it. Move away from the past is also a message. But of course, for a couple of you, you could actually be traveling as well. Protection. So basically you are very protected. Okay, now keep some aquamarine close. Mermaid's tears have been known to create these precious gems. So if you have an aquamarine, maybe keep it with you for protection, but overall I just see you guys being very protected anyway. Generosity. So basically if it is possible for you, donate something, donate your time, affection, but money is great, but if you donate money, that will actually be better for you. And prudence, don't be lured by the siren song. So if you are making a decision and if you're being convinced by somebody else's words, maybe you need to rely more on your judgment, because remember, we told you, you have to do everything on your own. The decision has to be yours. The path ahead needs to be yours. I'll give you a couple of tea leaf cards just to wrap things up. Okay, lots for you. Okay, what is this? Stepping into a new experience. So okay, this week you may actually try something new or do something that you've never done before, but clearly it is a new experience for you. Table, hard work ahead. So this week clearly you have to work harder than you have before, because hard work is clearly on the cards for you. Remember, we told you you're going to be very busy. So clearly hard work lies ahead. Increase your effort if you want to achieve your goals. So clearly the effort that you're making is not enough and you need to increase it a little bit. Karma, you will reap what you sow. So this week especially, you need to be a little careful about your karma and do good as much as you can. Okay, don't think about the outcome, don't think about anything else. You need to do good. That's it. That's the only thing you need to remember. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So especially this week, maybe you will meet with a stranger professionally, personally, and this meeting may prove to be very life altering. That's in store as well. Good fortune. Okay, so good fortune lies ahead for you. Opportunities are waiting for you. So, lot of new opportunities, lot of doors may actually open for you this week. Dealings with a dark hair woman. So, maybe this week you're dealing with a dark hair woman or something to do with her, may also be on the cards for you. And unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So, whatever changes you want to make, any choices you want to make sure you are using your intuition for it. I'll give you your letters and numbers for this week. Number 4, 33, B, 31, Y, G, 26, O, go. Are you going somewhere? Traveling once again is possible. You have N, 29, you have N again, 25, you have T, N again, a lot of N's, W, 1, maybe you won something, you're winning something. 66 can be 99 as well. You have U, 27, you have I, you have 6 can be 9 as well, you have A, you have E, you have 1, you have 20, you have L, and you have 6 or 9. Alright, so overall these are your letters and numbers and overall message for your upcoming week. As always, I want to wish you nothing but the best for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, this is what you can expect for yourself in the upcoming week. Now for you pile 2, this week especially things are going to be busy and the energy is gaining momentum. So one thing that you have to be very careful of is your emotions, okay? You may feel like things are up and down. You may feel like you're being a little bit too overwhelmed than usual, but it is only because of the energies, and once this week passes, things will settle down once again because that energy is a little bit fluctuating than usual. Now, also this week you may feel like you can control things that are slightly external to you in terms of your material world, okay? So this makes me feel like you may sort of draw a lot of new plans for yourself, or you are on the deciding path as to what to do next, okay? You're almost deciding, should I do this or should I just let it go for now? So all the decision making is going to be in your own hands and you're thinking and feeling a lot more than usual. Now, one thing that is going to be in overdrive mode is your imagination. So once again, a lot to do with your life, a lot of things happening in your life are more happening on the realm of your thoughts than they are happening in your life, okay? So overall, when it comes to your life, you have to be little careful about the reality and your perception of it, because you may actually be slightly wrong when it comes to certain things. Of course, for you this week, it is also important for you to envision your future, to plan your future. Sit with a vision board, and if you haven't done that already, create one for yourself, because planning for the future, your distant future, is also important for you. One thing as you move on to the later part of the week is going to be like you're slightly disconnected from your emotions. So like I told you, there are two things happening for you this week. One is like you're very emotional, and then you're like super cold, okay? Like all logic, no emotions at all. So it's like polar opposite things are going to be happening to you this week. And then you're going to be all business, and you are going to be taking some very, very harsh calls than usual. But overall, when it comes to relationships at home, there will be harmony, okay? Things are going well, there is nothing wrong. So don't create scenarios which are not there in itself, okay? Things are good at home, but you may be thinking as if they are not, okay? It's all your mind. Your mind may actually be playing tricks on you, because things are changing, energies are changing, and this is almost like death and rebirth. So there has to be an end to some things this week and the beginning of the new. So I feel like this is going to be a very, very important week for shadow work, to looking into certain beliefs that you've held about yourself for a very long time and release them and envision a new you, a new future for you. Okay, a lot of things need to change and they are changing. Okay, that's really, really important for you. In fact, what is going to happen is some plans that have been dormant for a very long time, like if things were not moving for a very long time, they'll start moving. Things are shifting one step at a time, and from this week onwards, you will realize that a lot of things that were pending will actually, smoothen out. They will actually be faster than they have been before. One thing that will really help you, especially manage your own energies, is working with flower. So if you can, just treat yourself to a bouquet of flowers, go purchase one for yourself and work with flowers. And if you are into bark flower therapies, please make sure you are treating yourself to that. But flowers can actually change your energy a lot and help you sort of get a balance over your emotions is what is coming through as well. And a part of why things are really shifting and you're feeling unsure is because a certain part of your past is coming back to life. Maybe certain memories are triggered, certain past events are triggered, or you're meeting with somebody from the past trigger certain things around you. Okay, but sometimes this can be pleasant too, like meeting a person, getting into a reunion, but the past is coming back and it's coming back to be released. That's a message for you as well. And interestingly, when it comes to the past, okay, you are also being asked to connect with the energy of your ancestors. So what I really feel like, a lot of things that are happening in your life right now, in the upcoming week, your ancestors have a huge part to play. And especially if you haven't, given attention to them in the recent past, maybe it is time to give attention to them and do some kind of a family ritual for them, or just honor them when it comes to your family. Tell them that you love them and you haven't forgotten them, because I feel like that is something you need to do for them. Your ancestors are really coming and wanting your attention. Okay, from your Sai Baba oracle, your Baba is telling you that if you are going through a problem, the solution is at hand. So don't worry about things, they will work out for you. And when it comes to your love life, okay, this week it is about physical touch, actually, holding somebody's hand and telling them that you love them. Or if somebody is sad, just giving them a hug and telling them that you are there for them, physically there for them. That's going to be important for your relationship this week. Now, I'll shuffle a couple of cards for you so that we can see if there's anything new that is coming up. We have tea leaf cards as well. Dive. So basically this week you are being told, don't play it safe. Don't do things that you've always done. Try something new. Envision something new. Plan something new. Dive towards your future and let the past be in the past is a message for you. Once again, it is about exploring. So it is about exploring your future, what is possible for you, what you can do rather than what has already been done. And safety, if you feel like you are like you've probably had a fight with somebody, especially from your past, this could be a great week for reconciliation. So meeting them and solving your issues with them. Okay, that's also possible. And one more, wild. Okay, you are on a wild ride. Okay, pile through, lot of things are happening for you. Your past is coming back, ancestral energy is coming back. It is going to be intense, but remember, it is all about how much you are holding on to. So it is you who needs to release and to reassess certain situations for you. Lot of changes needed, but they are needed inside out. I'll give you certain tea leaf cards and let's see if you can get any kind of clarity there. Okay, let's hold on. Okay. Sun, happiness and well-being. Okay, so in all of the confusion, all of conflicting energies, things will look good. There are also going to be times when you're going to be feeling happy and things sort out. New job or career. So of course this could be for a couple of you death, like change, going in a new direction entirely, a new job or a career, and then tying up the loose ends really make sense. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. And remember, when it comes to mountain roads, they go around in circles. Sometimes it is tough, sometimes it's easy, but when you end up on the top, the view is fabulous. Okay, so you're on the mountain road. It may not be easy, but it will take you towards success. Opportunity or windfall. So clearly a new opportunity is presenting itself to you this week. Now it is all about what you decide. Once again, the message is go wild. So try something new. That's what I'm going to tell you. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Of course, a gift is coming your way, so if that is happening, let me know what that gift is. Scales, keep your life in balance. So I think this is something you're going to be struggling with a little bit, okay, about weighing your past and your future and managing to have control over both. So it's all about balance, okay, equal give and take, not taking up too much and not taking up less. So it's all about balance in your life. And wind chime, peace and harmony. So finally, after everything, the sun will come out and peace will be back again in your life. So that really makes me super happy. Let's see your letters and numbers for this week. 55, you have 31, you have O, I, you have 12, I, 8, E again, N. So if you want to say no to something, okay, don't be afraid of saying no. Yeah, it's all up to you. It's all about what you want this week. 99, Y, L, 9 can be 6. Do we have a lion? Okay. So it's all about taking the leadership, taking the control in your own hands. And if there are any Leo friends out there, clearly this is your week, and then no wonder some confusion is presenting itself. So 26, the planetary positions are sort of shifting for Leo is what I'm seeing for the past couple of days, and maybe that's why the confusion. 27, you have B, R, W, T. You can win at this, okay? You can definitely win at whatever is happening in your life, okay? It's all about how you see things, all right? So you get to decide. T, 25, and you have D. Overall, those are your letters and numbers for the upcoming week. And as always, as I wrap this video up, I'm going to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages coming through for you for the upcoming week. And for you, pile 3, the first message is your hard work is paying off. So clearly, if you guys are working, if you're overworking is what I'm getting here, don't worry. Everything that you've done so far is going to be worth it. You are going to reap the fruits of your labor. But let me tell you this, you are making very rapid progress, okay? Like things are really changing quickly for you. And in fact, the kind of progress you will be making this week is going to be like amazing, okay? Amazing is what I'm seeing for you. Of course, for a couple of you, you could end up traveling this week or, taking a short trip somewhere. Very possible. But this week I feel like you may have to increase the effort a little bit. See, of course, your hard work is changing, and because things are moving quickly, maybe you need to quicken your pace with it. So clearly you are not getting that much rest, at least in the first part of the week. So increase your effort if you want to end up where you really want to. But one thing, while you are increasing your effort, please make sure you're also taking care of yourself, because I feel like certain energies within you need to be balanced. There has to be harmony, there has to be beauty in your life this week, and for that, healing with music is also on the cards. And especially if you guys play an instrument or if you want to play an instrument, excellent week to do that. And music just fills our soul with so much joy, and that is something you need to do. Now, of course, this is also going to be a week of intense transformation, okay? Now, this is inner kind of transformation. So I feel like, if you've been stuck in the past, or if things have not been moving with you internally in terms of your emotions, I feel like you will be able to work out a lot of issues within you this week, and in a way be able to leave your past behind and move on, okay? So clearly a lot of week of intense, processing of certain emotions is what I'm seeing. And if you really put in that effort, I feel like the change is going to be amazing for you. Now, One thing that you have to be slightly careful of is, because things are really picking up pace, don't make any kind of decisions in a hurry, or don't let somebody else, hurry you into doing something that you are not ready for. So please, no impulsive decisions this week. Things are changing, and in fact, the energy around you is constantly changing. So wait for the energy to finally be smoothened again when it comes to making any long-term decisions for your life, is what is coming through for you. Now this week especially, you need to accept love, okay? Accept love from family, accept love from friends and people who are available to give you that love. Because what I see is, you guys are sort of acting too independent. You are like, trying to be like an island, doing it all on your own, feeling things on your own, taking care of everything on your own. So please accept help and accept people, is what is coming through for you this week. And I also get a feeling like, because I already told you, like, things are changing and it is changing internally, you may start seeing things with a different set of eyes. And I believe your spiritual beliefs are also undergoing a lot of changes. Like, what you're doing is, you're taking a little bit from here, you're taking a little bit from there, and sort of meshing it together. And as a result, as a person, you're also changing a great deal, okay? So this is going to be a very, very different kind of a week than usual. And when that is happening, can you just please take care of yourself a little bit, because that is important. So your belief systems are going to be undergoing a lot of changes. Of course, for a couple of you, you may go shopping, you may go out and have fun, time with family, time with friends, very possible. And getting that makeover, going for a spa, a salon, a massage, very possible. And in fact, if you can, please make sure to do that, because that will be an excellent form of therapy. And with all of those changes and a lot of movement happening, that little bit of me time may actually help you a great deal this week. One thing that is important for you, especially when it comes to your self-care, is positive affirmations. See, what is happening is, there is a possibility that you're doing a lot of inner work, you're processing a lot in your life, and when that is happening, maybe sometimes, shadow work happens, and shadow work then makes us feel really bad about ourselves. And if that is happening to you, please make sure you're repeating positive affirmations for yourself. You're telling yourself that you love yourself and you are amazing. Yeah, that's also highlighted for you. Now, when it comes to your love life, you're being told that give somebody something, okay? Like, do something for somebody, even if this is as simple as making people a cup of tea, or giving them a glass of water, or just asking somebody about their day. So doing something for someone may actually be really, really good, and in fact, it can actually change things a lot for your relationship, is also possible. And a message from Sai Baba: be satisfied with what you have, do not covet belongings of others. So if this week, when you look at somebody else, you're like, oh, I wish I had that, it's great. If you see something that somebody else has and you're like, oh, I want that, do something to make sure that you have it. Work hard towards it, rather than looking at it and it's like, oh, feeling a little bit jealous or envious. So please take care of that, because that's Baba's message. So please make sure you're taking it with a pinch of salt, of course. Anchor, keep yourself grounded. So with lot of things changing internally and externally in your life, self-care is important, and also grounding your energies. Determination, be determined in whatever you are doing, do not give up, and whatever is happening, it's going to work out beautifully. Yeah, take the helm. So you need to be in control of your own ship, rather than deciding that maybe you're going to take an easy week. It's all about you deciding where you have to go and which pace you want to go at. And patience. Yeah, as with everything else in life, you need to be patient, because that patience will actually help you master yourself a great deal, is what is coming through. I'll give you some of your tea leaf cards to see what clarity we get there. All right, for you, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. And especially with the Empress, of course, possibility of marriage may be yours, getting proposed to, or listening to news of somebody else get married may also be possible. Great happiness. Okay, happiness is coming. See, what is happening is, because of the intense transformation that you're going to, the path to happiness is being opened for you. Success once again. And there is also going to be some kind of announcement. So wedding announcement, announcement of a baby, announcement of examinations, or some announcement possible. Pleasure with close friends. So maybe you are going to be spending time with your friend this week. A wish is granted. Clearly, whatever is happening this week, it's taking you towards a wish coming true. Financially as well, things look good, and you also have a secret admirer. Then accept love. Accept love from a secret admirer. Okay, so I don't know, romantically things are really opening up for you. Pile 3, somebody has a crush on you this week. Yeah, whether they tell you or they don't is not really clear right now, but it's possible. Successfully overcoming a problem. You are coming out of some intense period is what I'm getting here, because the cards really highlight it, you having addressed a lot of things, and after having addressed a lot of things and hard work, things are really making sense now. Compliments from an admirer. Lot of admiration coming your way, and of course, older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Can be father, an uncle, a grandfather. Okay, older man. That's what's coming through for you. It's a good week. Start of a good life is also something that I can tell you of. L F I 21 8 G U E glue. Okay, things are really coming together, like being stuck by glue, that kind. So I S, give G again, 23 31 29 D C N 11. You have N again. Sin. Okay, stay away from sin, my dear friends. Okay, you have GIF, but we don't have a T yet. So RO. You've run as well. So go running, for healthcare, maybe taking up an exercise. That's also on the cards for you. You have J and you have A. Overall, these are your letters and numbers for you. But as always, as I wrap this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.